Hello everyone, welcome to a Hare over a Hill. I'm Hare. Today we are actually, I was actually somewhat watching a recent uh TapTapConcede by the Loading Ready Run People's episode, and oh yeah, let's see how the formats of Magic is going on. It's standard, it's really healthy. It's I know I did that Slime Against Humanity deck, that got me excited. But it's also let's actually check out standard. And so earlier in the day, I went. It's what's some big meta decks? It's this caught my eye. The deck that you can probably clearly see in the a Bant poison deck. At the beginning, end of at the start of Magic, most people are "Oh, white's amazing." Then it's "Oh, let's shift into other colors." I am still at the beginning and at the end of the day, I'm still a white player at heart. I love white. I want to love white. But yeah, I just found a deck list online because surprise, like I've always said, I'm not always the best deck builder. And I actually like this list. No, most of it I'm actually somewhat a fan. Some of the lands I understand why they have it, but at the same time it's I'm a little bit iffy on it. But I'll get to that. Most of this is understandable. All the crawling chorus. It's your Doom Traveler with Toxic instead. Uh, even Effector Might. We Okay, admittedly, see the legs on the left? I thought the butt was the head, not the big thing that's now that I'm looking at the card, it makes sense. But the might to help protect some of my necessary things, plus toxic, the revenant rot priest. Oh look, toxic one, and if any of my stuff gets targeted, they get opponent gets a poison counter, which really enough I can target my own stuff, but I may not. Um, then it's Scraver's Hide. I've wanted this to work so much, so many times, but and it's now that I'm oh wait, there's an actual something that could be used in the list. Uh, Annex Century, it's removal, toxic one. Oh look, bloated, commentator, toxic one, and if I deal combat damage, I proliferate, which is always great. Slaughtered Singer, uh, Toxic 2, and whenever another creature gets toxic, attacks get +1/+1. Oh look, this becomes a 5/5. This becomes a 2/5. All of these little 1/1s become 2/2s, potentially with lifelink. 2/2, 2/2, 2/3 on attacks. So it's why not? And who would think the showcase uncommon in from Phyrexia would this what this color pair does for draft? That's it actually sees play, constructed play. So most of everything else is the Sentry is for removal, but almost everything else is about fading out. It's unsummoned with upside. March of the Swirling Mist, phase out your opponent or phase out your own stuff. And if you target your own stuff with one of these to protect it, and you have the Rot Priest, oh look, they get a few random poison counters out of nowhere. Bring the end, counter magic. So, oh yeah. And the Serum Snare acting as an unsummon, allowing you to proliferate. Most of the land base makes sense. Eonjo and Ottawa with a singular island. I wish I was playing more basics, but I think I'll be fine. Uh, the sea home coast and thicket, if you get out enough lands, only 22 lands. Uh, we definitely are hitting more blue at times, but more. I'm supposed. You definitely want to hit white and blue more often. So there's that. The uh, and this is where it really comes into this. Abaco Wastes and Yavimaya Coast. It's the pinging aspect. Though I get the sense that this deck is a whole lot faster than we're letting on. Miox, on when it first comes into play, get colored mana, and getting into the late game. Oh look, like Squix, I can start pumping out little Phyrexian Mites, and Seedcore it help fixes mana, while also potentially boosting up some of my smaller Phyrexians later on. Most of the sideboard, um, I can understand why it's in here, but it's at the same time it's I may want to change it up and include. I may want to put in a few more things for instant for artifact and enchantment removal potentially. But 2 spell pierce, 2 destroy evils, 2 disdain strokes, 2 experimental agree. The counter spell and removal suites. The experiment augury, helped in the deck, another annex entry, and another bloated quantum, however you pronounce that, in case you need a fourth slash third knockout blow. Removal definitely for the bigger, for some slightly bigger stuff. More permanent and more permanent removal for some slightly bigger stuff, and 1 staff of completion to make sure things go through. So yeah, let's get into a best of 3, and I'll see y'all in just a moment. And here we go, folks. So best of 3 standard. I'll take the play. Okay, so this is what I was fearing, but I do have turn 1 with some removal that's proliferating. I think this is a keepable hand, but again, it's the pinging that if this game go, I get that this is probably going to be a faster deck, but if it starts going long, this pinging myself is gonna be the issue, and with the lack of blue, non-pinging blue, that's where it's really going to hurt. Okay, so I'm gonna do this now, mostly on the fact of auto pay, so they don't get the constantly getting the Screeves right off the bat. Screeves like hexproof slash make this unblockable. Yep. I'm gonna go with this. The single can happen next turn. The big idea right now is to get in the start pumping out some of the little buddies. So and because I'm already ahead on the poison counters, this is one of the better situations. Okay, so this is actually Now, the timing of this is really odd. They should have maybe attacked with unless they're looking for something specific, the auto would have been attack with a might and gave me the poison counter, then did that. Eh. Oh wait, they can't even do that. So play this, play a little other, so I start getting the double mites. Then play out the singer. I'm gonna attack the singer. Gives me that +1. +1/+1 and giving me lifelink. So there's that. Now I can start getting out double mites each turn. The activations of things is getting a little odd at the moment. Because the mites can't block. I'm gonna play out the... Yeah, like... Let's see, I think this is in part where I want to be in terms of everything. I don't think there's really much I could bring in to really account for much with everything, because most of the things are like, it's low removal, but most of the things that's like, most of what I was playing could deal with what they're casting, so I wasn't that worried. And they're still in the sideboarding, so I'm gonna be right back for hunks when they are done with what they're doing. Oh, actually, they are done. So, no need for a pause. Okay, C Chrome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go C Chrome into here. Next turn, the seed car into Vernet. To I'm gonna pass there. Activate, X is 2. Exile the serum snail. Phase out, phase out. Play the Mirax. Double attack. So there's that going on. So they are already at 4 poison. If they attempt to attack with the duelist, go with the serum snail on the duelist, getting that back to hand. Yeah, that fizzles. Yeah, so I can't exactly see it's near there, but actually I'm gonna do the double attack, make them want to block with that, channel the Igonjo, and get in that attack like that. They're at 5 poison. Then auto pay L, just outright counter unless they have a counter spell in return. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. I think this deck definitely is effective, and I can see why it has its place within the standard cycle. Um, I'm just gonna get in another game, so I'll see y'all in just a moment. And we are back at it again, against a killer war. Play first. Okay, so I think I can actually do things with this. I don't have access to the blue mana that really needing for Fading Hope and Serum Snail, but I can go here, go here. But what I was talking about was, I thought this was Square's face, not this. That's what I was originally thinking, so. But I got the face because I've always thought, oh yeah, it's facing that way, not facing this way. But I guess like almost everything that is not strong facing, it is facing towards the right. Seeker. Gotta cast you. Attack. Next turn I'm probably just gonna Crawling Course, but I hope that I can get a blue mana soon. I mean blue mana that isn't from the Sea Car. White mana. Here. Choose white. Unblockable by white. Okay, I now have Corrupted is now on card here. If I can get another mana, I have access to Annex Sentry, allowing me to partially get this out of the way, which is gonna be a problem. Make you unblockable again, unblockable by white attack. I have 2 2/2s and 4 toxic coming in, so. And they can only really block the Crawling Course, so. Yeah, I'm representing quote unquote lethal next turn with a Scrave. Actually, if anything gets targeted, I'm just representing Fairmount. If one thing gets targeted, that's one additional. If 2 things get targeted, well, that's game because of the Rot Priest. No, I'm good with that. Yeah, they had to block their air. Oh, it's only one once, okay. Oh no, they are draft poison. Yeah, they really should have blocked the singer there. Okay, this is when we really need artifact removal. And probably would be, if you're interested in this, I would play some like green artifact removal. I might bring in the second century and I think I'm gonna do bring the ending, bring the ending out for that. So because I just needed artifact removal, and some of those incubators would have been absolutely done with, and I'm gonna take them all again. Oh shoot! This sucks just as bad. I'm gonna do here, and it's Seacrom into the thicket, the coast into the thicket, giving me access to all of my mana that I would, colors that I would need. Granted, yeah, it's white emphasis, but white inclined, but it's not like I'm like looking for a certain color off the back. Next turn, Seed card into Annex. Goodbye Inquisitor. The Seums, snares can. That's an odd choice, mostly on the fact that. Yeah, but. Seed core, Annex, target the Inquisitor. Or. Or. I might just be Yavimaya Coast. Okay. They get back that. But why I was being more like, oh yeah, Annex on that, not like Serums, that was mostly on the back of Serums is going to be one of those cards that is going to impact the incubator tokens a whole lot more because they're tokens and are just going to disappear. So, incubate 2 and for actions you control get +1/+1. Okay. And go. That is odd. Could have maybe gotten me partially by that. Annex. I attack. You get a toxic. I think they would have. Like, it's one of those things that I think they should have attacked there, mostly on the fact of I probably wouldn't have blocked with the Vought Priest. uh, Sheardred. Oh, and I'm completely out of open mana. So, during my turn, Serum Vision, Serum Snares, return to hand, draw the coast, enter combat attack, and ended. Sheardred dissolves. And this is when I somewhat that I had the auto pay. Submit the one. No, actually. No, I do want to do this, so return that. Do that. Yep. What was I thinking? What was I saying? Now I can't even remember what I was thinking. So, yeah, I really have no idea what I was actually thinking there. So, having Sheardred around is gonna be somewhat hard here. So. Yeah, I'm being hit a fair amount, but keeping Sheardred off the field so I can make some clean attacks is gonna be fairly important. Yeah, I missed a few things with the serums that I could have potentially just like, oh yeah, increase that to 9, then fading one of my own things. Cast. X is 2, target, auto pay. Getting the attack, you're at 9 poison. So if I draw a Rot Priest followed by drawing a... Actually, if I can get a Proliferator, that's just game. Right there. But actually, no, they've got me there. Yeah, because 9, 12, they have more than enough to just get me on that crackback, so well, I'm definitely bringing in the disdain for strokes. I think I'm gonna do 1 Rot Priest and 1 Crawling as a takeout. I could have brought in Bring the End again, but I just want to guarantee a few other things, so. Okay, I think I can actually make this work. Turn 1 Seeker into Crawling. Next turn, Mirax. Tap that for white to play the Hive. Tapped and attacking. They're gonna do off up the trade. Okay, so they can just get out an incubator, but the nons. I'm gonna do the Here, attack, attack. Start getting the poisons or threaten the Inquisitor. I mean, that's the big thing at the moment. They really don't have much options. And depending on what they do, I could literally march out the Swirling Mists, targeting all three of my little guys, and then Rot Priest. Oh look, I targeted 3 Phyrexians, targeting 3 of my own stuff, and creatures, and just X is 1. X is 1, submit 0, target, auto pay, give them a poison counter, that phases out, ossification stays. Incubate 2. So make the attack. Like that. This is where some of like these lands are like, oh, I wish I hadn't like another thing so I could just play out the hive again. Yeah, bring it out. Do the incubator. Gonna flip one of them? My turn. This is when I... to damage. Fade out. Target the might. Oh look, I targeted the undead. Yep. So yeah, Bant poisons is a definitive thing within standard right now. Am I top ranked? No. But I have to give it credit in that it is a thing. Not exactly what I would have expected out of Bant, but I'm gonna have to give it some credit. But yeah, as always, people, I'll see you around, and leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below.